University student Kate Carter works in Oklahoma with a team of storm chasers, including Javi, Addie, Praveen, and her boyfriend, Jeb. Along with a Doppler Dorothy V, the team plans to launch barrels of sodium polyacrylate solution into a tornado to reduce its intensity. So the group approaches the tornadoes while listening to reggaeton. Javi stays back to record data while the others head straight for the tornado. But the cart is hit and the barrels fall. The group gets out of the car to pick up the barrels. They set everything up, but when the tornado grabs the barrels, instead of weakening, it intensifies into an EF5 tornado. The Enhanced Fujita Scale, or EF scale, is used in the United States to estimate tornado strength based on the damage they cause, with 5 being among the strongest.
We're screwed. Okay, we're screwed.
The tornado quickly approaches as the group tries to escape. They get out of the car and start running, but the tornado catches Praveen and then Addie. Only Kate and Jeb are left, and they take shelter under a bridge, but Jeb also dies. Since Kate is the protagonist, she survives. When everything is over, Kate walks away, injured, until the police arrive. And so it begins. Welcome to Random Recaps. In this video, I am going to recap the movie. 5 years later, Kate works at a NOAA office in New York City. That is, the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration. Javi goes to see Kate to catch up since they haven't seen each other in years. Javi tells her he joined the Army and operated a missile radar. He also tells her that the Army has now developed portable versions of those radars, and he has the idea of using them with tornadoes. Javi offers Kate a 1-week position on his team. Although Kate refuses since she doesn't want anything to do with tornadoes. The next day, to pressure her, Javi sends her news about tornadoes in Oklahoma where 11 people have died. So Kate agrees and goes with Javi to Oklahoma, where we meet the Storm Par team. This team includes Javi's business partner, Scott. Then a group of storm-chasing YouTubers arrives, including the most famous, Tyler Owens, known as the Tornado Wrangler. Among the YouTubers are Boone, Danny, Dexter, and Lily, as well as the English journalist Ben. Kate has lost her practice in tornado chasing, but Javi trusts her. Tyler introduces himself to Kate and asks her which way to go. Kate deliberately gives him the wrong directions, but Tyler ignores her and follows anyway. Both the Storm team and the YouTubers set out to chase an EF1 tornado. The Storm team splits up to set up the radars and get a 3D scan, but then the YouTuber arrives to put on a show. Since the YouTubers don't care, they head straight for the tornado. It starts hailing, and more people excitedly come to see the tornado. The Storm team gets into position to set up the radars, but when it's Javi and Kate's turn, Kate has a panic attack, rendering her unable to help Javi set up the final scanner. Instead, they drive away in the truck. This angers Javi since the tornado is too far away to scan. As Tyler and his group don't care, they go straight into the tornado and start launching fireworks into it. America! Fuck yeah! Somehow, they survive until the tornado dissipates. Kate apologizes to Javi for ruining it, and Javi responds with a casual "it's fine, we'll catch another one." Later, Javi tries to ask Kate out, but she turns him down. Then Kate meets Tyler and his group and learns that while Tyler's team knows a lot about meteorology, they didn't go to college, except for Tyler. He's a professional meteorologist, a cowboy scientist. The next day, Storm and the YouTubers set out to chase another tornado. Kate tricks Tyler again to get to the tornado first, but Tyler realizes it and hurries. The tornado forms, but this time it's an EF3 tornado that splits into 2. Storm and the YouTubers race to see who gets there first. Storm gets ahead. Tyler goes for the right tornado, while Kate decides to go left. The tornado approaches the YouTubers while Ben is freaking out. But F in the chat because Tyler was wrong. The tornado dissipated. Meanwhile, the tornado Kate chose continues. Storm manages to set up all the radars, but the tornado takes Javi's radar. The tornado catches up with Kate and Javi, but they survive. And this chicken too. Kate realizes the tornado is heading toward a small town, so they head there to help. They find the town devastated by the tornado. Tyler and his team are also there, and Kate realizes that the YouTubers use the profits from their merchandise to help tornado victims, while Storm Parr investor Marshall Riggs profits by buying land damaged by the tornado. Later, Tyler brings food to Kate and invites her to a nearby rodeo in Stillwater. They spend time together, but the fun ends when Kate and Tyler detect a tornado touching down nearby. Everyone flees while Kate and Tyler help those they can find shelter. The EF4 tornado approaches, and a couple tries to escape in a truck, but F in the chat for them. Meanwhile, Tyler, Kate, and the others hide in an empty pool. Tyler tries to save a guy, but the tornado takes him. Kate has a panic attack, but the tornado passes, and they survive.
That's good.
Although everything is wrecked.
That's bad.
Javi arrives, and Kate asks him what Riggs gets from the data Storm collects. Javi doesn't tell her, but Kate already knows that Riggs takes advantage of people whose homes are destroyed. Kate and Javi argue, and Javi blames her for their friends' deaths because she was pursuing a scholarship.
Bruh.
Distressed, Kate retreats to her mother's farm in Sapulpa, Oklahoma. The next day, Kate remembers her moments with Jeb before the incident. Tyler finds her at her mother's house with the help of his friends. During dinner, her mother tells Tyler about Kate's project to alter a tornado. Later, Tyler finds Kate's notes and is impressed with her idea. But Kate wants nothing to do with that project since it's the one that killed her friends. Tyler tries to convince her to attempt the project again, but due to her trauma, she refuses. However, after thinking it over, the next day Kate agrees. They both realize that, in theory, Kate's experiment should have worked, but because the tornado was an EF5, it didn't. So they set out to chase an EF1 tornado to test the invention. They get excited when they find a tornado, and since Tyler is a bit crazy, he drives straight into it. He releases some sort of anchors to keep the truck from moving, and once inside, they release the solution. But the tornado doesn't dissipate.
Oh well, we tried.
So they consider making changes to improve the experiment. Kate asks Javi for the data they collected from the previous tornado. While Javi apologizes to her, Kate asks to work together, but Javi goes to work with his team. With Javi's data, Kate hypothesizes a change to the experiment to correct a previous oversight, adding silver iodide. Silver iodide converts moisture into rain, and the sodium polyacrylate, which they throw into the tornado, will draw out the water from the storm, increasing the cold air. The fastest way to choke a tornado. Tyler calls his YouTuber team to test the improved experiment again. The team tracks another tornado near a town. Then the storm team arrives and gets ahead of them. The tornado is too strong, Javi and Scott get overturned, and the tornado hits an oil refinery, causing debris to luckily hit their truck. Javi starts the truck and tries to flee from the tornado, which expands into an EF5. The tornado heads toward the town, and the residents realize it. Kate tells the group to go to the town to help the people before the tornado arrives. Javi wants to help, but Scott doesn't care about the people and pressures him to continue with his mission for Riggs. Javi leaves Scott on the road and quits the team. Kate, Tyler, and his team help as many people as they can to get to shelters and basements. Then a trolley car hits Tyler. Kate tries to help but can't. Javi arrives, and they manage to help Tyler. The team and the town's residents take shelter in a nearby theater, but the building isn't built to withstand a tornado. Kate, with her giant courage and the power of the plot on her side, runs to Tyler's truck and drives toward the tornado.
Yeah, baby!
She releases the anchor, throws in the silver iodide, and when she tries to release the solution, the button doesn't work.
Come on, man.
The theater gets more and more destroyed. Kate manages to release the solution. People are being swept away by the tornado. The truck overturns. The tornado is closing in on the theater, where Tyler and Lily are being dragged. But then the solution takes effect, and the tornado disappears. Kate is injured but still alive. And the team celebrates that Kate managed to dissipate the tornado. Sometime later, Javi drops Kate off at Will Rogers International Airport and promises to research more about her successful experiment. Tyler arrives and is sad because she might never return, but Kate gives him a hint before leaving. Tyler catches the hint and decides to follow Kate. They both hear that a storm is coming and decide to head toward it. During the credits, we see that Kate, Javi, and Tyler have started a new business, and Ben's story focuses on Kate instead of Tyler. And that's how the movie ends.